Hello, my name is Firas Ibrahim. I am from Syria originally. I have been in Scotland since October 2001. I studied my Masters in Heriot-Watt University. I did MSc in English, Arabic, Interpreting and Translation, and I worked as a PSI interpreter, freelance for about 4 years. Now I am doing a PhD in the same school interpreting, and I work as an international officer for Africa and the Middle East in this university. I started, it was just funny because my first encounter with public service was in the mock trial. Every year, the lectures he arranged for all the students of the MSc interpreting and PSI interpreting students, they arranged for this mock trial where you go to the sheriff court in Edinburgh, and there's a real judge and the prosecutor, and you are there. The only difference from real trials is like the defendant is one of the lecturers and the accused and the victim is another, and you are stuck in the middle. So that was my first encounter, and I really liked it very much. It just felt like, wow, it's a great role to be in, and the great potential for it. And since then I started to, that's what made me start thinking of being a PSI interpreter. The way to start working as a public service interpreter is to get in touch with the agencies or companies which offer it. You prepare a good CV, and by the way, that was really good because they helped me in the school to prepare my CV. It was really very good. Sent it to these agencies, and they get their copies of your qualifications and maybe reference letters. They call you, they give you on a specific date, and the contact person in the court, or it's a hospital, and you go there, you present yourself, and here you start. And I mean, some of the, I wouldn't say negative things, but maybe rewarding later. It's like sometimes it's unsociable hours where you are required, and if you are very sensitive, you could meet with people that you sympathize with, but you really have to draw the line. Your loyalty is to the language, not to either the client or the other person or party. You need to be efficient. You need to know that sometimes one word from you and a person could have the wrong medication, or they could be sent to jail. If you are not sure, just raise your hand. We all make mistakes. You're not supposed to know all the vocabularies or all the terms, so it's okay to ask. It's so rewarding when you've finished and you know that you helped somebody. It's very, very rewarding, very sociable. You meet lots of people. It widens your experience, and you learn a lot through meeting different people on different systems. There's a misconception, if I may say that any bilingual person could become a public service interpreter or an interpreter. I beg to differ here, because I'm not bilingual myself, and I met lots of people who start practicing it without any training, without studying, without you need to do the course. You need to know the codes of ethics. I met lots of people really who have no idea about interpreting. Just they think they know both languages and that's it. And they end up interfering in the statement and interfering on the complaints of the people. You can't. You need to follow the proper training first. You need to have the skills like patience. You need to know how to draw the line, where to interfere, where not. But you can't. It's not enough to know the language. It's not enough to be good at both languages. You have to have the linguistic skills. You have to have the training, the academic training as well. And as I said, codes of ethics. That's really helpful. You need to do this. It's not enough to know languages.